Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our coverage of Dell Technologies World. I am JB. We have great partner programs we want to talk about right now. We've got some members of that partner program right here. Before I demote or promote anybody, this is lasting, by the way. It's totally binding if I say the wrong title. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience and let us know who you are before we get into this cloud service program partner?
Yeah, great. Thanks, JB. I'm David Trigg with Dell Technologies. I run our cloud service provider partner program globally.
Megan Tiemann. I am our partner manager, and I work with FNTS.
Hi, and I'm James Mistakidis. I'm the group executive for Macquarie Cloud Services.
All right, so thank you, James, Megan, David, for being here. Obviously, it's a great cloud service partner program.
Yep.
For the big picture on that, how does that work? What is it? How do people get involved? David,
Yeah,
what do you got?
we have, obviously an industry-leading partner program,
Yeah.
which, by the way, as of yesterday, has a new name, the Dell Technologies Partner Program. So we're very excited about the new name of
Great.
the brand overall. We run the Cloud Service Provider Partner Program, and with any partner program, there's a lot of benefits that our partners get. It manages things like when we go joint marketing with MDF, BDF. It also helps to make sure that we're working jointly and helps get our reps paid based upon our partner services and capabilities. It also makes sure that we know how we do training and POS and all of those things.
Right.
And so with any partner program, there's a lot of benefits. There's a lot of requirements. In my opinion, a lot of our requirements are benefits as well. So I'm excited to be joined by FNTS and Macquarie Cloud Services, who are some of our great partners from around the world,
Yep.
to kind of talk about a little bit some of the best practices to take advantage of some of these benefits.
Well, it's certainly great to have people who have that experience.
Yep.
As much as we can talk at an idea,
Yep.
it's great to have people that have lived it. So the training you mentioned,
Yep.
David, was a part of the program that got added as part of the program track. Megan, what is that training like? What does it look like going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. FNTS has had a lot of success in the training aspect. Solely because of me, I kind of got pulled into it
Well, there
from
you go.
a requirement.
Why she's here.
I love that.
And I'm like, well, I don't want to do this, but it ended up, after I went through it, I'm like, well, there's a lot of value add in this, and from a sales perspective, we really need to share this organizational wide. So FNTS has really implemented across our organization. Everybody has been onboarded into the partner portal, so they can also go in and learn about the trainings.
Oh, great.
We've also utilized a lot of the Dell reps that come in and talk about the different industries, kind of the trends and seeing what's going on in the industry, where we can compare our notes versus their notes and kind of see how we can go to market with it.
Right, and is that, now, you got sent in to bring it back, and how'd that go for you? What was that experience like?
It was, I didn't want to do it at first, right? It's a requirement. I don't want to do it. I don't want to take the time away from doing my day-to-day things to do the training. But after I went through it, I had this whole nother skill set, and I understood a whole different side of the partnership with Dell, and I think that's the biggest value add.
Well, that's good, and it's good to hear, as you said, David, that it's actually, there's a benefit in there.
Yep.
There's only so much time in the day, which we all understand, but there is an upside to what we're doing with that. And then, James, a point of sale of it is a sort of part of the requirement, part of the terminology as well. Help us understand what that means exactly, and what your experience was with that.
Yeah, firstly, it's great to be here. We really value the partnership with Dell Technologies. I think in terms of point of sale, we probably step back and look at our philosophy in terms of partnership. I think that goes a long way to explaining it. We think of what you put in is what you expect to get out. It also takes two to tango. And I think there's probably a couple of key considerations in terms of bringing alive the partnership and getting the most out of it. The first is really around what is our value prop, and helping the Dell Technologies business really understand who we are, how we differentiate, and the difference we make. Mm-hmm. And therefore, when a representative is working at a customer site and they're seeing an opportunity, they know when to bring us in, and equally when not to bring us in. Right. And that saves both organizations a lot of time. The second consideration is really what a term I think of is a safe cloud service provider. Sure. And what that means is every time an opportunity or a lead comes to Macquarie, that representative knows that it's safe. And there's no competitive threats from competitive technologies. Mm-hmm. We invest heavily in the Dell ecosystem, from VMware, data protection, storage, and that's a very safe lead and opportunity. And the rep has confidence to know that they're in good hands. And finally, perhaps to your question, recognition is everything. And the point of sale, the POS reporting is incredibly important for that. If the rep isn't going to be recognized, there's no way they're going to want to work with us again and bring us future business. And we also use that as a bit of a scorecard too, to work out how we're going together with the partnership.
Sure. Well, it sounds like there's a lot of requirements, a lot of benefits, and an incredibly well-developed relationship that continues to evolve real quick. As I like to say, we're here in 19. Hopefully, we'll all be back here together in 20. David, for the program, what would you like to see develop over those 365 days-ish?
Yeah, we're in an exciting time because one, with the new name, the Dell Technologies, it really elevates the partner program and the capabilities that we have with our partners. And some of the announcements around Dell Technologies Cloud, as well as they're adopting, especially for our service providers, as we continue to better enable our ecosystem of partners. But we're also seeing a pretty significant evolution in partners across the resellers, across the cloud service providers, across our SIs and SOs. All those partner types are starting to blur and come together. And so the ecosystem is really continuing to develop. So we're thinking a lot about that and what does that look like. VMware has made some significant changes to their partner program. And so we're really excited about what the future brings, especially with our cloud service providers that really, in my opinion, make the cloud or the multi-cloud story real. Whether you're at the edge or in a public cloud or on an on-prem or off-prem private cloud, can't really do it without our cloud service providers. So we really appreciate the partnership and the investment that they're making into the business.
That's fantastic. David, thanks for that. We look forward to that. Megan and James, thank you both for sharing your insights and for fighting through that resistance, Megan. We're glad you did it. I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are delightful. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. This is our continuing coverage of Dell Technologies World 2019. I'm JB. We'll see you the next time we sit down, have a chat.